Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, happy parents and Lazuardi kids. First of all, let us praise to the Almighty Allah SWT because of His blessing we are able to attend this third Kid Talk performance. Secondly, may peace be upon to the Prophet Muhammad SAW who has guided us from the darkness to the brightness.
Unforgettable, my great appreciation also goes to all teacher and student and also participant who have joined this event. Me, I'm here as the master ceremony accompanied by Teacher Maya would like to say thank you for all the people who joining us here, even in a virtual way.
Okay. Hi, Wafa.
Hi, Miss.
How are you?
I'm great and I'm very excited for this event.
I'm so happy to meet you after a long time no see. Okay, well, Wafa, as I know that you ever joined this kind of event, right?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, it's some years ago.
A few
Is
years
that right?
ago. Yes.
Okay. So, what is your reason? Why? Why do you like to join this kind of events?
So I really want to improve my English
Mhm.
skill, and I think Kids Talk was the perfect way to start.
Okay. And so, why? What is your unforgettable moment in that kind of event?
I think it was rehearsing with the other. It was just a simple moment, but it was very unforgettable.
Okay. So, all of the students that join this kind of event, Kids Talk, are the chosen one, right?
Right.
Okay.
So let's jump to the main
Mhm.
occasion, that is Lazuardi Kids' performance of the
Third
third
Kids Talk,
Spreading Ideas. Miss, we wouldn't just
Mhm.
listen. We also have quiz and
Wow.
amazing gift.
Okay. Akan ada kuis.
Make sure jangan miss out deh, guys.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Okay, and how the participant or how the viewer can answer the question?
Bisa di komen di kolom chat.
Oke, jadi nanti akan ada kuis. Jadi pastikan untuk menonton dari awal sampai akhir. Akan ada beberapa pertanyaan yang bisa dijawab di kolom.
Hadiahnya keren-keren juga.
Wow. Okay. Okay, Wafa. This performance will be divided into 4 sessions. Okay. For the first session, there will be 4 students that want to share this speech.
Yes.
They are Almira Areli Putri with My Anxiety is My Superpower.
Filza Adriana Ibra with Say No to Plastic.
And then Garda Gautama with Basketball is My Hobby.
Malika Zaina Latifa with Pencaksilat.
Hi everyone! Have you ever been waking up in the morning and feeling your heart pounding, unsettling, and feeling insecure? As if you want to lay down to sleep but it's a new day already. There must be something of that day which makes you afraid. If you feel so, perhaps you experience anxiety. It is an unpleasant feeling that comes and goes. It may happen unexpectedly, like when you're supposed to have a test, to have a doctor appointment, or just waiting in line. The most visible symptoms of anxiety include 1. Increased heart rate, which is a condition when your heart is pounding so hard it causes uncomfortable feeling. 2. Rapid breathing, that most possibly because your brain needs more oxygen. 3. Restlessness, which may occur because you keep thinking about anything causing your anxiety. 4. Trouble concentrating, and 5. Difficulty falling asleep. Being honest, I personally also had the anxiety prior to my presentation in front of you today. Even, I have already felt it when I decided to challenge myself to deliver my thought in Kids Talk. Did it hold me back? No. Did my anxiety shut me down? No. Instead, it challenged me. Most of people consider their anxiety as their weakness, but not for me. For me, my anxiety is my superpower. Perhaps you find it funny, but in fact it's true. In some occasions, I feel like I want to pass the opportunity, but as I told you before, it challenged me. I may use my anxiety to have much better preparation on anything, because it may lessen my uncertainty. By having the best preparation, I may not worry about being clumsy or fail. Realizing that by feeling anxious may fail me, I figure out how to empower it. I gather my courage, map the activities I should do to be selected as one of Kids Talk speakers. Decide the topic suits me well. Track my speech in form of essay perfectly and practice delivering the speech regularly. I even have a visual of the stage and the audience, so I can feel the atmosphere to lessen my anxiety. I even conducted a reading and found out that there are several articles explaining that scientifically anxiety holds positive impact to the individual. One of them is an article written by Sherry Campbell entitled "With a Superpower, Not All Anxiety is Disorder." And in fact, a certain amount of anxiety is actually healthy. Campbell, 2017, said that there are 8 ways to use anxiety as our greatest superpower. She mentioned that there is a generalized anxiety which we all have, because life is built upon the unpredictable. However, we can turn our anxiety into our greatest superpower by using our mindset. In addition, Grace, 2017, also pointed out 5 superpowers possessed by people with anxiety according to science. He mentioned that anxiety can actually impart some hidden superpowers on us. Anxiety increases our perception of the world around us. People with anxiety tend to be very in tune with their surroundings. There are 5 superpowers we may have because of our anxious mind. They are 1. Increased intelligence. Recent research findings claim that people with anxiety seem to have higher IQs. Since anxious people tend to be more analytical, it makes sense that they are more intelligent. So I must be that smart. 2. Heightened clairvoyance. It is not only that anxious people can predict the future. It is because people with anxiety are quicker to detect impending danger. In this case, anxiety functions as a life-saving superpower. 3. Enhanced shrewdness. Being light to so frustrating. Thankfully, people with anxiety are generally shrewd and able to detect less quickly. So, don't try me. 4. Greater empathy. People with anxiety are generally the most nurturing individuals to be around because they genuinely care about others. 5. Ability to sense the energy of your surroundings. Being able to sense the energetic balance of those around you allows you to determine potential negative or positive ones. People with anxiety find it difficult to interact with those who have negative vibes. So, what are your superpowers? I'm Mia, I'm signing on. Bye!
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Kartika Utama from Lazuardi Kamila Global Confessionate School. Now, I will tell you about basketball. I will tell you from the beginning I joined basketball. I joined basketball from the beginning of grade 5 of first semester. I joined basketball team of Bineka. I joined in October 2019. Why I joined basketball? I joined basketball because the basketball player was tall. I hope my short body could be tall like other basketball player. My friends are mostly men because they think basketball is a cool sport. But actually, I have other reason. I used to love racing and soon my sister died in motorcycle accident. And I wasn't allowed to race again by my mom, and in the past I also had an incident. At that time, I was trying to race my motorbike at home and I had an accident. My lips were torn and I should be taken to the hospital and I was in surgery. Then, after 2 months, I decided to follow a safer hobby. I was interested in the sport of basketball. And until now, I still play that sport. I like player named Stephen Curry. I like Stephen Curry because he is very good in 3-point shoot. It is certain that 3-point will definitely enter the rim ball. Now I want to be like Stephen Curry. I am serious about this sport, and I will pursue basketball and hopefully can become like the player that I idolize. But guys, actually, there are a lot of benefit that we can get from basketball. For example, first, make us healthy. Second, make us stronger. Third, practicing our focus. So guys, I think we have to do this sport. It will be better if we do basketball, then just stay on your seat and touch your mobile phone. That's all my speech. I'm Garda. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hi everyone, I'm Malika. Anyone know pencak silat? Pencak silat is a traditional martial art from Indonesia archipelago. This art is widely known in Indonesia. The center organizer of pencak silat is IPSI, which was founded on May 18, 1948 in Surakarta, our beloved city. Currently, I'm studying martial art pencak silat. I joined the Satria Paningit Martial Arts School. Why do I prefer pencak silat compared to the other martial art? Because pencak silat is a genuine Indonesia martial art. Who else will preserve the original culture of Indonesia if not we ourselves, Indonesia children? Besides wanting to preserve the original culture of Indonesia, my goal is to learn to shaping the body. Hopefully, with regular practice, I can get an idea on a healthy body shape. Pencak silat makes me more confident and can take care of myself if there is someone who is doing bad to me. Many benefits can be obtained from learning pencak silat for girls who participate pencak silat, for women including 1. To increase their self-confidence. 2. To defend themselves if there is someone who is doing bad to us because women prone to crime. 3. To maintain a healthy body and focus. Thank you for listening to my speech. Don't forget to preserve the original culture of Indonesia.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, my name is Filza. Today I'm going to tell you about plastic. Who had thought plastic would one day become such an unmanageable problem for the entire world? Plastic is problem. Plastic bags has become a part of lifestyle in 20th century. People go empty-handed to the shops and return with lots of plastic bags. The concern of plastic bags towards the environment are too huge to ignore. The plastic bags left as a garbage will severely affect the wildlife. Stray dogs and cows will eat them along with the food left in them. Marine creatures will mistake them to be jellyfish and consume them. Even the seabirds and turtles also eat the pieces of plastic bags, thinking them to be some kind of prey. Plastic waste is littering our oceans and threatening the life of million marine animals. Seals, whales, dolphins, seabirds, fish, crabs, and many other animals are dying and becoming sick because of the environmental concern. Marine animals often eat microplastic because of their small size. The sea animals often eat plastic because it looks like food for them. For example, at Sulawesi Tenggara, Monday, 19/11/2018, there's a sperm whale was found dead by the sea. In the belly of the 9 to 6 meter long whale was found a large amount is about 5.9 kilogram. The cause of whale death was due to plastic waste because plastic waste cannot be discarded. Unlike the fish bones, although hard but can still be discarded. In the whale stomach was found plastic waste, namely colon cover, plastic cups, plastic plates, and nets. So, we have to keep our earth clean, don't even littering, and don't use plastic bags too much. That's all from me. Thank you for listening. Have a great day everyone. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, well, Wafa, those are the speech of our
First
kiddos.
session.
Yeah, for the first session. They are Almira Areli Putri or Mia, and then Filza, Dada, and Malika. How about your comment? What is your opinion with the speech of all your friends there?
It was amazing. I really enjoyed it, watching it, and it was pretty amazing.
Wow, jadi keren-keren ya
Yes.
tadi ya. Jadi ada Mia dengan My Anxiety is My Superpower. Jadi menceritakan tentang pengalamannya yang pastinya akan menginspirasi banyak orang. Kemudian ada siapa tadi?
Filza,
Maha, yang meminta kita untuk apa?
jangan pakai plastik katanya.
Oke. Ada Garda yang utama yang menceritakan tentang
Hobinya.
tentang basketball ya. Dan juga ada
Malika, ini paling keren sih.
Iya.
Pecah sekali.
wow. Have you ever feel want to try pencak silat?
I have. Back then, I tried it.
Okay. And how about the quiz, Lova?
So, let's start with the quiz. The first one is, what is the title of Malika's speech?
Oke, apa judul yang dibawakan oleh Ananda Malika? Nanti bisa dijawab di kolom chat ya, kan ada hadiahnya loh. Oke.
Miss, let's move on to the next participant.
Okay. On this session, there will be 3 students that will perform their speech. They are Hiladesio Arya Galeda Aswita Putra with Mosquitoes. How well do you know mosquitoes?
Alaya Quina with What a Wonderful World of Annie.
And the next one is Delphine Raisa Zakwan with Me and Myself.
Hi, my name is Tias. Today I will tell you about an insect. The initial of this insect is M, and the sound is really annoying like this. Do you know what insect I will tell you? Yes, you are right. I want to tell you about mosquito. Have you ever been bitten by a mosquito? Why do they bite us? Do they bite us because they eat our blood? Are they male or female? And how do they find us? Well, today I'll talk about it. There are several interesting facts about mosquito. First, only female mosquito bite. Only female like to use us as a tasty snack. The protein and other compounds provide mosquito to help them produce and develop their egg. Second, mosquito love CO2. Carbon dioxide attracted mosquito to locate their next fish. They use a special organ called maxillary pulp to follow the smell of CO2. Third, mosquito don't live long. They have very short lifespan. That is estimated they live less than 2 months. Fourth, mosquito don't only bite human. Some species prefer to consume their Friday night supper from other animals such as frogs and birds. Fifth, mosquito attracted to dark color. Mosquito attracted to dark color because dark color absorb heat. Mosquito have highly sensitive heat sensor. They tend to be more attracted to people dressed in dark color. Why do we have to avoid mosquito bite? First, most mosquitoes spread disease. For example, chikungunya disease, malaria disease, and others. Second, why mosquito bite is itchy? It is itchy because when mosquito bite, they inject saliva. Our immune system flush out the intruder or the saliva from our body. The result, our skin is itchy. What should we do to prevent and avoid mosquito bite? First, stop mosquito from breeding by pour out any standing water once a week. Second, stay indoors during peak biting hour. Third, keep mosquito outside. Use window with screen. Fourth, make your room less appealing. And don't forget, fifth, choose the right color of clothes, such as lighter clothes. So, by doing those things, we can avoid mosquito bite. Keep healthy lifestyle, friend. That's all from me. Bye-bye. Mosquito, are you ready to roost?
Anyone here loves cartoon, comic, anime? Well, I do. I love anime. Anyone perhaps asking, is there any differences amongst them? Well, okay. Before I get deeper, let me tell you this. The simple way to explain this is that comic and cartoon in the Western world is the same thing as manga and anime in Japan. Anime, a term taken from the English word animation, is used in Japan to describe all animation regardless of the style or origin. The anime industry in Japan consists of over 430 production studios. Major firms include Studio Ghibli, Gainax, and Toei Animation. Since the 1980s, the medium has also seen international success with the rise of foreign dubbed and subtitle programming. As of 2016, anime accounted for 60% of the world's animated television shows. Awesome, right? The realistic figure in the anime let me imagine and connect it with reality. For me, anime is inspiring. Why? Because anime gives you many information about the Japanese culture. By the way, what can I learn in anime? What benefits of watching anime? Well, it doesn't really have a perfect answer since it depends upon every individual who sees it in different ways. In my case, I felt like I gained some knowledge that were really interesting. Animes can rise in your creativity as it is also a kind of story. Different genres and storyline. See, there are lots of benefits of watching anime. Just like Louis D'Amour said, education is everywhere, prompting one to think, to consider, to remember. So enjoy watching anime and take the lesson from it. Alaquina, thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Delvin Raisa Zakwan. You can call me Delvin. I live in Jumapolo, Karanganyar. My father's name is Pelda Priyono. He works as an Indonesian National Army. And my mother's name is Suartidi. She is a civil servant. I have an older sister. Her name is Areta Zalia Mahdani. I was born in Alor on October 18, 2010. I moved in Solo since 2013. And then I studied in Lazuardi Kamila, start from playgroup until now. Before I studied in Lazuardi Kamila, actually I joined some therapy there because I have a difficulty in my focus and actually I feel so difficult to stay calm. Then I also feel difficult to find a friends because everyone around me sometimes feel uncomfortable with my condition. And now, since I joined in Lazuardi Kamila, I feel better than last. I find my friends, kind teachers, and I can get many achievements in the competition. I often in singing competition. For example, I've got the second place in the literacy competition for children with special needs and the Central Java. Then I've got the third place in the singing competition in Festival Anak Berkebutuhan Khusus. I feel find my passion when I studied in Lazuardi Kamila. I say thank you to my parents, my sister, and my beloved school that is Lazuardi Kamila. That's all my story. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, Wafa, they are three of the students that performed their speech. They are Diladesio Otias, Alaya Quina, and also Delvin Raisa Zakwan. Yeah. Mosquitoes. Yeah. Diaz talked about mosquitoes and it's very useful for us. Yeah, right?
Amazing. It's really good.
Mm-hmm. And then there are also
Alaya Quina.
mm-hmm.
I just learned about anim now.
Okay, me too. And also Delvin says so thank you to the last time teachers that always guiding him in learning something new. Okay, Wafa, maybe let's continue to the next session.
Okay.
There will be three students too. They are
Fatima Hania with perfection.
and Luneta Aurali Setiaka with the importance of honesty,
Camelia Tabina with
cerebral palsy, and we can live happily. Okay.
Perfection. The conditioned state of quality from being free from all flaws or defects. I think the actual definition should be a 10-letter word that describing something that doesn't exist. I'm Fatima Hania. I hope I could be perfect, but I cannot, because perfect is just a word. And I know all of you want to be perfect, right? I'm not making you have a self-conscious or being ashamed, but I'm just saying, stop trying to be perfect. Because perfection is a virus, a tumor that grows and infects the mind of who attach itself to until it eventually destroys themselves. I hate the word perfection. It has driven me crazy for years, making me stressing out because I can't stop comparing myself to my peers and try hard to reach some idea that only existed in here. But some people said perfection is real. Well, I disagree. I mean, have you ever seen a perfect tree in real life? I bet no, because maybe they got a little something. Some lean this way, some lean that way, and some had too much loss, and some got a bunch of bark that has been ripped off, but somehow they're all beautiful. But when it comes to people, we don't seem like we are all beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, in life there are two doors. Door number 1, be perfect and be admired. And door number 2, be real and be loved. As I choose door number 2, because life is too short to try to live up something that doesn't even exist. It makes no sense. So please, create your own unique and expression color outside. I mean, if the Leaning Tower of Pisa was straight, nobody would care. You know, I just found out recently about a Japanese tradition called kintsugi. What they do is, if an object breaks, they fill the crack with pure gold because they believe if something suffered damage and has a history, it is all the more beautiful. So, love your cracks. You may call it brokenness, but it is the way your light will shine through. You don't need to be a perfect person with perfect body and perfect skills. Because the truth is, real people aren't perfect, and perfect people aren't real. Thank you.
The importance of honesty. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everybody, let me introduce myself. My name is Lunita. I'm 10 years old and I'm from Lazuardi Kamila Global Compassionate School. Today, I want to talk about the importance of honesty. Honesty is a very important thing in life. It is a very good attitude that you must apply in everyday life. School should be an example for way to apply honesty. But a lot of students still doing this honest attitude, such like cheating. For example, you're doing an exam, but you don't know what the answer, and then you look at your friend's answer. That's called cheating. Besides cheating, there are stealing. Stealing is taking someone's thing from someone's bag, pocket, house, and else. And they're all lying. For example, you're telling a story about your friend to your mom, but actually, you fabricate a story about your friend and tell it to your mom. So guys, please don't cheating, stealing, and lying. Because cheating, stealing, and lying is not a good attitude. But what should we do when we see or we know that someone is doing this honest attitude? We must tell our teacher, older person, or our nearest people if someone or our friends is doing this honest attitude. So guys, please do a good attitude and please be honest to each other. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of my story. Thank you for hearing my story and sorry for some mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
You must be wonder or have a question in your mind. Why my physics are different from others? You're right, my body posture, the way I walk, stand, even my birth condition is different. Are you guys know why is that? Well, if you don't know, right now I'm going to tell you how this happened to me. So, I was born with premature condition and a square left eye, and I've been in incubator for 18 days. Unexpectedly, when I was 18 months old, my parents started to realize that, hey, there is something wrong with this baby. Then, my parents brought me to the hospital and consulted with the doctor. The result is I was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. And finally, I came to the world at the age of 3. As I remember, at that time, when the first time I walked, all of my family cheered up for me. They were really happy. Maybe it's something that other children experience earlier as me, but for me, it's a very huge difference. By the way, do you know what cerebral palsy is? Anybody knows? Cerebral palsy, or can be short ECP, is a movement disorder that comes from a part of my brain that it used to control movement, and it affects a half of my body movement. For example, I have a stiff right hand, bad balancing, hard to focus on something, and just like what I said before, I have a squint eye, because having a vision problem is one of cerebral palsy symptoms. For other symptoms, there are also poor coordination, stiff muscles, weak muscles, and they may be having problems hearing, thinking, swallowing, or reasoning. This can appear at other times. Until now, cerebral palsy has already affected 150 people per year in our country. You might be thinking, how do we live with this condition? Of course we can live with this condition. We just have to work harder than a normal person. For me, I need to have 2 times surgery and a medical treatment to achieve my condition right now. And I also got some awful personal experience during the public. So let me tell you one of my story. So I was in the movie theater at that time, and when I go to the restroom, there is a girl looking at me from head to toe and back again. In my mind is this, hey, what are you looking at? Never seen a disability person before. Oh gosh. Then, when I catch her eye, she'll look away and she left. And after that, I continued doing my business just like I don't care anymore. And maybe some of you have thought that a person who has disability like me cannot be a successful person. Well, all of your thoughts are very wrong. I already have the proof of what I said just now. So there is a person, his name is Lazuardi Kamila. He also had cerebral palsy like me, but the good thing is he can finish his doctorate at university in India in brain and computer interference. So I hope after you watch this video, it can change your mind and can be an insight. I'm Kamila, thank you.
Well, Bapak, for the next quiz, Bapak.
Okay, next quiz is what is the solution that given by Colin in his speech about plastic?
Okay, so don't go anywhere. There will be Colin that will performs about plastic, and what is the solution that given by Colin in his speech later. Yeah, don't go anywhere.
Make sure you guys listen.
Haha. Okay, Bapak. Let's continue to the next session.
We got
Hmm?
Shirin Nabila with Teen's Thought.
And the next one is Indira Efria Banu Rasmi, The Harmony of Karate and Traditional Dance.
Suhaila Iklima with
Reconcile
with Screen Time.
Okay.
My age and my appearance tell me that I am a girl, though I am not girly enough. So, what am I? According to the dictionary of Merriam-Webster, a girl means a female child from birth to adult. So if you ask me, am I a female? Yes, I am a female. But the feeling of being a girl is different since I haven't been a woman yet. Yes, I am a teenager. A teen or a teenager is a person who falls within the age 13 to 19 years old. When a teenager turns 20, they are no longer a teenager. They are an adult. They are no longer in that developmental stage. Usually on my age is where we start to feel something new, getting interested to the opposite sex. We never get busy about our friends or maybe about our subject. Now when we start to feel that, we begin to overthink. We start to think about how we wanted to have friends, how we wanted to have a good grades. Also, maybe we want our crush to like us back. Please don't push your child to be what you wanted him or her to be. We can be depressed or maybe stressed if you push us to always get a good grade in every subject. I think that's it, my opinion about teens' thoughts. I appreciate all of you for listening what my heart wanted to say. I'm Shaira Nabila, thank you.
The harmony of karate and traditional dance. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, do you have a good time today? I hope so. May Allah bless all of us. My name is Indra Eflia Banresmi. People usually call me as Indira. I am 10 years old from Lazuardi Kamila Global Compassionate School. As you can see from the title above, today I would like to talk about the harmony of karate and traditional dance. Wow, it seems impossible to learn part of them in the same period. Many people will think like that. Well, since 4 years old, I have already learned about karate and traditional dance. As a child, I didn't think that I have done whatsoever according to the people. I enjoyed the process as a child. The problem has begun when a lot of people start to make comments. Even they suggest me to choose only one between karate or traditional dance. It was really affect me. I couldn't choose. In my mind, my traditional dance will affect my kata performance. The result was I couldn't perform on kata very well. One day, my parents talked to me. They told me about an actress. His name is Jean-Claude Van Damme. He is a black belt karateka. And when he was young, he learned about ballet. One of his statements affect me. He said that ballet didn't reduce his karate performance. Even ballet support his flexibility in karate. From this moment, my mind was changed. I believe that my traditional dance will surely support my karate performance. I watched some of his movie. He can do it, so I can do it too. In karate, we learn about fighting. It's called kumite. And how we demonstrate the form is called kata. In karate, we should improve 3 points, which are power, speed, and balancing. Yeah, finally I can find the harmony. I can improve my power and balancing by doing traditional dance exercise. I just need to be focused. When I go to dojo, I focus on karate. And when I go to sanggar for traditional dance, I have all the karate performance behind, so it will not mix each other. Some of traditional movements similar with karate performance, such as mende, similar with kibarachi or shikodachi. When we do mende, our heels left and right should be touch each other. Here is the example. This is mende. This is kibarachi. And this is shikodachi. The similar between them is our body weight should be focused on center. The bug similar with nekwashidachi. This is the bug. And this is nekwashidachi. Kutruk similar with kosadachi. This is kutruk. And this is kosadachi. Today I enjoyed to learn about karate and traditional dance. It is all because I opened my mind. I changed my mind from the verdict that my traditional dance will surely support. I changed my mind from the verdict that my traditional dance will give negative influence from my karate performance to a new verdict that my traditional dance will surely support my karate performance. Now I do 4 until 6 days in a week for karate exercise and 2 days for traditional dance exercise. I have learned 15 traditional dance and in karate I have learned 20 kata. I have joined 21 tournaments and I got 23 medals. I have reached the brown belt first kyu. It means one step before the black belt. I have a dream. I go to Okinawa, Japan, the birthplace of karate. What I have mentioned above is not to make me become an arrogant person, but it's just a little example that if we have a goal, we have to try the best we can do to reach the goal. No pain, no gain, it is true. I can get all of this because I do the routine exercise with all responsibility, time management, so much pain from the karate tournament and exercise. Sometimes on a day after going back from school, I go to Sangha for an hour and continue to dojo and back home at 6 p.m. Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect me along my journey. I hope this can be one motivation to all of us. I am Indira. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, my name is Zoila and I'll be telling you my story about screen time. In my experience, I have no more screen time over the screen time because I have certain rules before I can play games at my computer. People said that the proper screen time is only 1 hour a day. To be honest, that is too short for me. I spend more than 1 hour in front of the computer. I love technology. I love playing games on my computer. And I was born in the age of AI, Artificial Intelligence. AI is a smart technology, a robot with a super smart brain. For example, calculators, smart cars, and robots that can act like humans. Some people also consider AI as a danger to humanity, as the world debate about the danger of AI. We have another debate about screen time that endangered kids' creativity. Parents are afraid if the children will only pay attention to the screen. Once I have techno tantrum. Techno tantrum is when your parents switch off your screen and then you scream. Or you get upset when your parents only gave you 1 hour to play Minecraft. I feel that 1 hour is not enough for any kinds of games. I love games, but then I realized screaming won't help anything. When my parents offered me schedules and I agree with the contracts, then no more screen time. My favorite games are Minecraft and Roblox. What do you get in mind? The user-sharing power of YouTube with the community gameplay of Minecraft. You get Roblox, an endless virtual free multiplayer games created by its users around the world. Parents are worried so much about these games. Personally, these games help me to improve my English and I learned how to be an awesome internet user. I learned that it is not safe to talk to strangers online and avoid adult content. I also learned basic coding from games too. Roblox is for kids to have fun, but a huge benefit is its ability to teach kids coding, game design, and skills that can be used in real life. Some people said that iPads, computer, and PlayStations are digital babysitters that will reduce children's creativity. In my opinion, if we use it properly, we can use the screen time to be more creative. But we must remember that every form of addiction is bad. So reconcile your screen time with schedules. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Well, Bapak, I have watched amazed performance yet. Okay, there are so many performs, there are so many speech that influence us,
Yes.
yeah, that inspired us to do something. Like Suhaila Ikrima, she talked about screen time. Yeah, it's a very viral right now,
Yes.
right? Okay.
And I really enjoy watching Shirin Nabila because I think Shirin's speech about like all of the teenager out there.
Yeah, and also Indira. Indira talks about her
Our
experience about doing karate and also traditional dance. I cannot imagine how she can do it
Yes.
in the same time. Yeah. Okay.
Miss,
that's
for the
great.
next quiz.
Okay, there's still a quiz. Yeah. For the next question for this quiz is, who has speech about perfection? Ya.
Ooh.
Mention, sebutkan nama siapa yang bercerita tentang perfection. Oke. Oke, Bapak. This time it's for the next session.
Yes.
There will be three performance, or there will be three participants who want to spread their
Yes.
ideas. They are
Tavana,
Velocita Nismara Ayu, Forest Fire,
Ilano Colin dengan with plastic.
and the last one is Alvira Fatia Rahmadita with social media.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Tavana Velocita Nismara Ayu, but you can call me Tita. At this time, I want to tell you about forest fire. Indonesia has big forest area. This is very beautiful and good for us because the forest is very important thing for human life. There are so many trees in the forest. Trees produce oxygen. Forest also has habitat for many animals and the other creatures. So, if the forest getting fire, we are as human in a big problem. We need to take care of our forest because the big problem our forest sometimes we're getting fire. Forest fire, that means in the surrounding forest area there is fire and make everything get burned, like trees and the others. The cause of forest fire sometimes from bad weather in dry season and sometimes over hot. Forest is easy to get burned. It's grass, trees, and all plants in the forest is easy to get burned. And sometimes from human mistake, like people throw cigarette. But in the forest area, there are 328,724 hectares in Indonesia forests are burned. So, in this moment, I want to suggest for you everyone to take care of our forest by simple thing. Start from ourselves, support Go Green program, and don't ever make fire in forest area, even though the smallest one. That's all from me. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, I'll tell you something about plastic. In Earth, we use plastic in our life, but we litter it. Even though plastic can destroy in 100 years, so don't we litter it. In another ways, plastic can be recycled to toys, cutlery, etc. But how about condition in the market? In a market, we use plastic bag to shopping. We should use tote bag. Besides using tote bag, we can also use biodegradable plastic. What is it? Biodegradable plastic is plastic that can be decomposed by the action of living things such as microbes, the water, carbon dioxide, and biomass. Biodegradable plastic is commonly produced with renewable raw materials, petrochemicals, microorganisms, or combination of all three. For a government, they must close plastic non-biodegradable factory. It reduces plastic. 1 liter plastic at the sea. So many cases that sea animals eat plastic and it can kill them. So guys, let's have a less plastic life and save our environment. I'm Colin, thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Afira and today I will talk about social media. Do you have social media? I think all of you have social media. Now, a lot of people in the world use social media for daily needs, from children to adults. And even parents also use social media too. And today I will also discuss about bad and good social media for all of you. So please listen to me carefully. Actually, a cell phone is used by people at 17 and over. But now children at 8 years old have a cell phone and social media too. Social media also have negative nature. Even people who use social media or children can get acquainted with strangers. People who continue to get them can also forget about time. And you can get messages from mysterious people. But social media also good for you. So don't think all social media is bad for you. That's some of ugliness of social media for all of you. Social media also have benefit for all of you. First, you can get a lot of information from social media. Second, you can mimic tutorials on social media. Third, you can buy goods from there or you usually say online shop. Fourth, you can be viral in a good way. And the last, you can find new friends. But find new friends should be sure, okay? That's some of the benefits of social media for all of you. The conclusion is to use social media well and be careful not to get acquainted with new friends, okay? Positive impact for teenagers. First, make it easy to communicate. Second, make it easier to learn and study. Third, adolescent socialization relationship. Fourth, you can get a lot of information in modern way. And the last, social media also can store your important data. I'm Afra Fatia Ramadita and this is my work. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, all of those performances that performed by Laskam Kids, yeah,
They're all amazing.
yeah, amazing, and then influenced us
Yes.
and also inspired us.
We can learn many things from them.
Yeah, okay. I hope that there are many lessons that we can get from this
Yes.
event, yeah. And congratulations to the participants. You have a very good job.
Yes.
Okay. Well, okay, Wafa.
I think this is the
yeah.
end.
Since this is the end of the performance, so maybe it's time for me and Wafa to say goodbye.
Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much for
Uh-huh.
all participants and also your attention for joining us today.
Mhm.
It was amazing.
Yes. And hopefully, and anything that we will serve today give any benefits to all of you. And don't forget to check
Yes,
our social
social
media. Yeah. Maybe you are the winner of our quiz.
Miss, where can we get the gift?
Okay, yeah, don't worry, there will be a gift or reward from your answer. The one that have win the quiz, you can get the gift in Laskam or Lazuardi Kamila Global Competition School. Come to our school. Okay. Well, Papa, I think that's all.
Very good.
Yeah. This is the end of this event, and thank you so much for the participation, and thank you for the participants who has worked hard,
Yes.
yeah, to serve the best.
I
Okay.
think it was worth it.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Bapak. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh. Me and Bapak would like to say goodbye and
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye!